My name is Ochoki. I'm an advocate. I've been representing His Excellency Dr. Robert Osaremola in the ongoing proceedings. As you are well aware, we were at the Senate, which resulted to the Senate voting to impeach him and upholding the charges that had been sent to the Senate by the County Assembly of Kisii. Pursuant to that, the Honorable Deputy Governor filed a matter in Kisii before Lady Justice Teresa Odero. And that matter is slated for hearing on 26th of March this year. No orders were granted at that one. The judge just made directions to the effect that that application be served. While pending determination and service and hearing of that application and the orders, public-spirited official, citizen of the Republic of Kenya also, went to court today and has managed to obtain orders to the effect we sued the Senate, and I've seen the orders to the effect that Justice Olel, sitting in Machakos, has made an order to the effect that the Senate should not give out or announce the results of the proceedings that were made in the Senate. My understanding of that order, and different lawyers will always interpret things differently, my understanding of the order is that the Senate required to communicate officially to Kenyans and to the nation that there had been an impeachment and that the Honorable Deputy Governor had been impeached. No such communication has been received at all. So that as we sit here today, the effect of the order of Justice Olel in effect paralyzes or stops the proceedings of that impeached the deputy governor, so that in effect there being no communication, then the deputy governor is effectively still in office. I've seen news to the effect that the governor has nominated someone to take over the position of DG. I strongly believe that that is premature. It's premature by the fact that the Senate has not officially communicated the outcome of the deliberations. The Senate Speaker ought to have communicated through the Kenya Gazette, which has now been injected. So that I believe that whereas the governor is entitled to appoint deputy governor, the proper procedure needs to be followed, and before the Senate Gazette officially what transpired, then that governor's communication is nothing more than just wishful thinking or so, if I'm to use to be polite to him. There are other challenges that we are seeing because ordinarily, according to my understanding again, the IEBC is not properly constituted. We are well aware that there are no commissioners of the IEBC, and always for matters for election, the IEBC always plays a role with regard to the processes. It clears the candidates and everything else such as that. So the IEBC has not, as at now, cleared anyone. And for according to us, and we're going to raise this in court, that without the proper constitution of the IEBC, then it cannot be that any other body which is not mandated can clear someone and have him proceed through the process. And that is one of the matters that we will be seeking for the court to determine as we move forward. I know that my colleagues on the other side are going to say that the Senate has already sat and made a determination, so that all is remaining is for the governor within a period of 14 days to proceed with the consent of the county assembly, have someone appointed and sworn in. So if you were to ask me for my take and my understanding is that the process has been frozen as of now or stayed because there is no gazettement that is going to come out of the proceedings of the Senate. And there being no communication from the Speaker of the Senate, then nothing legal can happen. So that any other process, including the nomination by the governor of the gentleman that is just nominated, then is nothing more than just academic. And for us, though I do not have the authority of my clan to speak, I'll just say that he's still validly serving as the deputy governor, and there'll be nothing more than that anyone else can do as of now until the matter is determined. There is the matter that was filed in Kisii for which no orders were granted. There is another matter that has been filed now in Machakos. My take will be, and there could be other matters filed by citizens or people of Kisii in respect of this same position. My take from where I sit, though I have not consulted my other colleagues, will be that we may need to have all these matters because they relate to the proceedings of the County Assembly and the Senate. My take will be that these matters are matters that may be consolidated or had together rather than having, like now we've seen a judge in Machakos issue orders, a judge in Kisii issue what we may term as contradictory orders. So that for me, I feel that it's good that all matters relating to the position of Deputy Governor Kisii be consolidated so that we can have possibly a 3-judge bench or a 5-judge bench because possibly sometimes the nature of the matters are such that we may not have one judge. So that we may have a 3-judge bench or 5-judge bench, make determinations of some of these issues where there are serious disagreements on the procedure that needs to happen so that a replacement is done once a deputy governor is impeached.
Mheshimiwa Monda ana haki ya kuenda katika court, lakini sisi hatujapokea court order yoyote ya kutuambia tusifanye process yoyote. Kwa hivyo yeye ana haki, wacha endelee na court process yake, tunamuombea. Lakini sasa tulimuondoa na mliona tulimuondoa akachukuliwa mpaka Senate akaondolewa. Huyu mzee angepumzika tu polepole asijisumbue sababu hata majaji